Hello, here to talk about the song Through the Eyes of a Stalker, which was written November 28th of 1997, so a while ago. And this song has a bit of an interesting backstory to it. I was working at a music store, and we had an outside company that we worked with for anybody who wanted to finance instruments and things like that. And I got to be quite friendly with the people that worked there, and I was having lunch with one of them one day, and I asked her, how things are going in her life, and she said that things had been a little weird. She'd gone out on a blind date, I think it was. The story's a little bit hazy now, but the bulk of the details are there. I think it was a blind date or somebody that maybe she wasn't that interested in, or the date didn't go well, and she didn't want to see him again, was the bottom line. He got a little obsessive over her, though, and he would, call her and hang up. See, you have to think 1997 was a bit of a different world. We didn't have, cell phones were not a common thing. I think I might have still had a pager. I can't remember now. I know I did not have a cell phone at the time. It was pretty new, I think, around that time. So it might be considered the dark ages at this point where we are in technology in 2020. But in any case, so he would call her and hang up. I believe that was probably at her office phone or maybe even her home phone. I don't know. And she would come home and find that he had been waiting in the bushes outside of her home. And the more that she's telling me, I'm starting to think about this, and I don't understand the mentality. I don't understand what the joys are, what's going through that person's head, why they think those are appropriate actions to take, why they think it's okay to, pursue someone who's clearly rejected them. And I wanted to try and make some kind of sense of it. So as I usually do, I try and flip the vision of it and try to think about what was it they were seeing through their eyes? What did they want to accomplish? What did they think they were accomplishing by calling and hanging up, by waiting in the bushes outside her house? What was that like? Were they there 20 minutes before they expected her to get home? Did they get there when she was leaving work? Did they, were they waiting in there for a couple of hours, hoping that no one would see them? I mean, it's just such a weird thing, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Unfortunately, I didn't learn anything about it through the process of writing the song, but I think I got a pretty good song out of it. Mainly, the approach to the song was the idea of waiting in the bushes, like the anticipation, getting to the bushes, like hiding your car so she doesn't see it, just sitting there waiting, trying to find a hiding spot or places to maneuver if somebody's coming by. The idea of what their heartbeat must be like the anticipation of it, or planning out whatever they were going to say or do if they got caught, or if she saw them, or if they planned on coming out and greeting her when she came home. Just all these scenarios that probably play out in somebody's head when they're anticipating someone's arrival, especially if they're obviously something's wrong with that person if they would do that. But just trying to kind of understand, or maybe walk through that process. So that's really what the song is about. I really like the synthesizers that I found, the sounds for this, the textures. I really like the sound of the percussion with the effect on it that just makes it sound a little not off-center so much, but it just has a feeling that it's different, that something's not quite right about it. It has like a slight delay, a slight reverb to it, nothing too powerful, but it just kind of feels weird. And that's what I would think that somebody in a situation like that would feel, just a little bit weird. But maybe they don't realize that, of course, because they're doing this, so they must think that this is an okay action to take. But in any case, I really like the layering of it. I especially like the end when it comes back from the softer part with the percussion, just kind of representing the heartbeat, and then there from the end with just the synthesizers and the electronic strings and all that. It's one of the songs I'm very proud of, because it's one of the ones that I go back and listen to from time to time. And I don't listen to a lot of my own music, but this song in particular, I just love the feel of the song. I still don't understand, why someone would think that this was okay to do, that this is an appropriate way to treat somebody. It just never, unfortunately, never made any sense to me, regardless of my trying to understand it. It's probably better that I don't understand it, because I'm just probably better off not knowing. But I got a good song out of it, and I'm pretty happy with that.